Hey, welcome back guys. So today on this video, we are talking about your MoneyGram account, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you set up an automatic recurring payment through MoneyGram? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to set up a recurring automatic payment through MoneyGram anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. If you're running an online business, you probably work with a lot of overseas contractors or VAs. And if the payment is the same every month, you can set up recurring payments to go out automatically, which is kind of nice because a lot of the payment providers don't allow you to do recurring payments like MoneyGram. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your MoneyGram dashboard. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my MoneyGram, and this is the home screen. Now, before you go any further, I want to let you know, in order for this to work, you had to have already sent a payment to that person at least one time, and the transaction had to have already been completed. If the transaction was not completed, you're not going to have this option to set up a recurring payment. So I've already logged into my MoneyGram dashboard, and this is the home screen. Now here on the home screen, if you want to set up a recurring monthly payment, first you have to go to your transaction history right here on the front. So what you want to do is go ahead and click on view. Okay, so once you do that, you want to go ahead and scroll through until you find the transaction for the person that you want to set up a recurring automatic payment for. So for example, this one right here. And what you're going to do is there's a red button under the name. Go ahead and click on send again. Okay, once you do that, you're going to see this pop up right here, and you get two options: send once or set schedule. And like I said earlier, you're not going to see this option unless you've already sent a transaction through MoneyGram to this person. Otherwise, you don't have the automatic recurring payment option. So next, what you want to do is click on set schedule. Okay, once you do that, you're going to see this box right here. So first you need to choose, are you going to set this recurring payment as weekly or monthly? For me, I'm going to go ahead and choose monthly. Next, you're going to go ahead and choose the starting date. So to click in here, you can go ahead and choose, let's say, July 1st. Okay, once you've chosen the start date, you can go ahead and choose an end date. So if it's going to be continuous, you can leave it at no end. You can also set a specific amount of months or weeks, or you can set a certain date for this to expire. For me, I'm going to go ahead and leave it on no end. Now you get to choose how much they're going to receive. So you can see right here, this person, I sent them 2 million COP. So you can choose to send them a recurring payment of 2 million COP, or you can choose to send them the US dollar version. So as the conversion changes, they may end up receiving more or less US dollars, or they may end up receiving more or less COP. For me, I'll go ahead and leave it at COP. Next, you want to go ahead and scroll to the bottom and click on next. But before I do that, I want to let you know, if you want to change this dollar amount, unfortunately, you have to send a regular transaction through MoneyGram for the exact dollar amount that you want the recurring payment to go for. Then you'll be able to come back in here and choose the payment amount. So I'm going to click on next. Okay, next you're going to see this review. So you can see the start date, the end date, the amount, the payment method. Also, I want to let you know, when you're scheduling a recurring payment with MoneyGram, each time a payment's going to go out, they're going to warn you 24 hours in advance via email. So be sure to watch out for those emails. And if you're okay with that, go ahead and click on schedule transfer. I'm not going to do that because I don't actually need a recurring payment to go out. So there you have it, guys. If you're wondering how to schedule a recurring automatic payment with your MoneyGram account, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up, or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.